Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our little MMORPG builder, where today we are looking at building a new dungeon. Alright, let's clean up here. Don't like this start. Doesn't really matter, but that block is off-grid. That is a shame. So, welcome, my friends, to the Desert Temple. A viable maze. Different corridors, different rooms that can be explored. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Does that connect? No, it does not. That is a shame. But this does, right? Yeah. Now you can choose which way to go. Into this room. Okay. I say, we're getting there. After that room, yeah, you know what? There will be a big corridor here. Let's make the corridors big from now on. They go in this direction. Just adding the corridor, adding the rooms later on. Like so. Obviously a room. And another room. That's 2. Yeah, let's make this room a bit bigger so it's more obvious that it's a big room. Okay. Yes. And this is where the dungeon entrance will be. Construct a goal. Yeah, we don't have any goals. Okay, this is a boss door. No idea what it means, but I hope it means that you can't open it until you finish the last boss. You need a boss key. Normal doors need normal keys. Okay, I'm gonna say you gotta collect a key. Hold on. Right over here. You gotta collect a key here, I think. In this room. Okay. There will be a key here. Now, that key can be used to either unlock this door or that door. After that, you will find another room with 2 locked doors. And again, there is a key that you can acquire. The boss key for this door is over here. You can actually run past the boss just to get out. I like that idea. Okay. Treasures. I think if you manage to secure key, you'll get a treasure chest, and oh, we're broke. That sucks. However, the boss will carry other... Please tell me. Please tell me. Please tell me. Okay, yeah, okay. We can design bosses per dungeon. Oh, thank God. And custom monsters for this dungeon. Well, besides the skeletons and zombies that we already have, right? Hello? Guess who's coming here? 2 elite zombies. Other 2 elite zombies. 3 elite zombies. Now... 5 skeletons in that room. 5 skeletons in this room. And 5 skeletons there. We are going to add a couple of zombies in these corridors. Not too many. Just the start of the dungeon, right? Okay, there will be a boss fight here. This will be the first boss. Will that be the first boss fight? Or will I have 1, 2, 3... Well, 2 bosses here, then go here and get just some elite monsters here, maybe? Three elite monsters guarding this this key. Yeah, 2 bosses in that area. And the third boss will go over here, I think. Yeah. But to do that, I am gonna say... Let's remove this room for now. Because this will be the room for the final boss. What are we gonna do here then? I don't know. I'll get back to that. I'll get back to you on that. Let's see. Oh, we're back up to 1,000. Nice. Dungeon monsters. No. No. It'd be nice, but not for this kind of dungeon. This dungeon will, of course, get mummies. I mean... Decaying mummy. Obviously a decaying mummy. We'll get to the abilities later. You're really into the animals today, aren't you? What else fits in a... I know. Apply. Head. I mean... Idle animation, please, Kay, thank you. See, that's what I wanted to check. A few ticks bigger on the helmet, okay. The torso has a skeleton torso, sure. Is there any way to add something? No, there isn't really, is there? Of course, we can simply... Ooh, gross. No. I need something fully armored up. Torso. I can't move the torso up, can I? No. Well, I can. Then I have to go to the legs. And tell the leg to go down. Okay. You will have a great sword with you. Apply. Nice. Undead honor guards. Let's go back to the model. Let's see if we can find anything that has to do with clothing here. Yes, indeed. And not you. You. Yay. Okay, nice. Nice. Head. Let's move your head a bit down. Okay. Apply. The undead honor guards will be quite potent in terms of health. They don't have, well, they get a rage ability as well, I think. And they're fast. It will just be like the normal zombies that you have here, yeah. Sure. But we also have, let's see, where is the... Might as well do that. I mean, yeah. Yeah, that is nice. I like it. Variations on the normal monsters. That does remind me. NPCs. No. Monsters. Skeleton. Model editor. Settings. You may have bone weapons. Swords. Daggers. From here on out. Yeah. Zombies. You may have maces, daggers, and axes. Ooh, they look a lot scarier now, all of a sudden. That said though, let's get rid of that screen and that screen. So we have a undead honor guard, and I'm gonna stick with the undead theme here for this dungeon. Mummies and undead. Preset. Skeleton, thank you. Head. What the? Yeah, that'll do. Let's go Roman. Okay, ooh, I like it. I like it. Now let's make you... Well, let's stick to more or less the same colors as the other ones. Blue. Yeah, sure. add archer. Long-range DPS guy. You will have bows. Yeah, you will have bows. Nothing more. Preview animations with bone weapons. Where the hell? There, bows. Thank you. This is gonna be... Oh, we could add a tail. Should we add a tail? No, but we could. Oh my. You can do very funky stuff with that. Ooh. Oh, how cute. It's a little backpack. Oh, how terrifying. It's evil eyes. Yeah, okay. Apply. Now, is there a way... Oh, Jesus, they reached level 7 already. Knock it off. Seriously. Hey, is there a way to remove the mobs again? I mean, I placed them, but can I remove them? I didn't want you here. Uh-oh. Wait. There. Okay. Ooh. Because this is just, you know, these are the ordinary mobs. It's not hard. It's an easy dungeon. And then, bang! Surprise. The Undead Legions. One boss, two boss. Oh yeah, okay. I'm gonna add a treasure chest here, but it will be defended by four skeletons, two zombies. Each will have an elite honor guard as well, and then we're going to add a treasure chest right about there. Yeah, that's gonna attract attention, but at the same time, yeah. Now let's add some normal mobs here. How we wouldn't mind a bunch of spiders. I don't mind a couple of decaying mummies here and there to make it a bit harder. Four archers and three zombies. That's gonna be nasty. Little group of kobolds, led by an elite kobold, have secured... Is that a golden candle? Well, no, but it's close. They're guarding a golden candle. Okay. Then over here we will have a boss, but this boss will actually have two elite soldiers with him. Or her, or it. Whatever the boss will be. So you'll fight the boss and two mobs. Okay. Nice. Now, we don't have any bosses yet, but let's see. A chained dragon. Interesting, but no. No. A snowman. a skeleton. A mummy boss? Mummy boss makes sense, right? Yeah, mummy boss it is. Dargoth the Great. You'll be the first boss of this dungeon, and Dargoth the Great will be here. Okay. A second boss. I don't want an abomination here. It fits the theme, yes, but I'd rather not. Instead, let's go for something more fun. How about a rhino? Or a spider? Yeah, giant spider. However, then I do want three small spiders around you as well. They will be relatively easy bosses. I mean, should I? It's more for a troll-like Zul'Gurub, essentially, kind of dungeon, right? Yeah. We could go with an undead. We don't have any undead bosses yet. Okay. No. Therocles. Therocles the Doomed. Yes. The first of the undead. A king of old that has been okay, look at that. We can you make money with this? Kind of curious. Model editor though. Head. Why don't we have a proper crown in this game? I mean, this works as a crown though, don't get me wrong. Yes, my friends. And then I'll make the eyes bright blue. Or maybe green. The darker shade of green. I mean, yeah. Now, you're not done yet. Settings. You will wield, Preview with a bone weapon. Dude, is that a bone weapon? Well, it's not eye level 100, right? Obviously. How about access? I mean, an axe wouldn't really fit the theme of... No, maybe a stave? Well, that's more of a caster. How about a spear? Don't like it. Yeah, that works. That works as well. I mean, that's just evil. Fuck it, we're going with the greatsword. Yeah. Yeah, come at me, bro. Come at me. Okay, so this is the last boss fight, and then over here we will have a small treasure. Guarded by 2 decaying mummies, just like we have 2 mummies here, although these are the elite ones, these are normal ones. Okay. It's a very simple dungeon right now. Very simple indeed. But, yeah. I think we have a treasure here. 1. We have a boss here, right? Yeah. Boss. So you gotta get a key. Get to either this boss or this boss first. Then go to the other boss. Or not. Grab the key from here. Yeah, there is the key. Then you can go either road. You will have 4 skeletons. You will have 2 zombies and a decaying mummy or 2. So you get different mobs to fight. You enter the big room, you find the first elite soldiers, then you hit the treasure chest if you can. Then you clean out a couple of spiders on your way over here. Clean out this group. You're gonna hit this group pretty much entirely, I think. This is gonna be tricky. Kill the goblins, gnomes, whatever they are, kobolds, and boss. Nice. Now, scenery. Let's bring the scale down and say single plant, please. Perfect. Oh yes. Let's make the brush radius a bit smaller. And a couple of those, because this area is just going to be green all around. It's going to be green. You hear me? This will be the greenest part of the entire dungeon. Greener than anything you have ever seen. A green room. A spidery room. Let's have a couple of more plants. I mean, yeah. Yep. I like it. around this room, ready to hatch. Maybe. You'll never know. You better hurry and destroying the Spider Queen before the axe hatch. Yeah, I like this. I like this area. I mean... Yeah, I approve. Let's add a couple up there as well. Yeah, look at that. That looks nice. I approve. I approve of this room. I hadn't realized in the first dungeon that you also had access to the scenery buildings. I had forgotten. Forgotten, sir. Now I remember. Most of these things are useless, though. At least for the kind of dungeon I'm building here. Ooh, special dungeon scenery. Oh, look at that. Maybe? Oh, nice. Oh, very nice. And these are actually burning. Cool. Yoink, back here. What are you? How are you? Hold on, No. I'm not quite sure how you work. Pipes? Again, what's up with these bloody straight lines? Oh well, one or two never hurt, I guess. They look weird. What is... talking about weird looking. Huh? Nice. Some very nice stuff. Very nice stuff. I approve. Once I have 4 dungeon bosses unlocked, this will be another boss room. I can see it already. This is the place where the librarian lives and prepares his evil spells. At this crystal formation. What are you? Not interesting. Okay, so So, we have this dungeon, we have the dungeon bosses, we have the dungeon mobs. All we need to do now is give the mobs some abilities, the bosses some abilities, set up the bosses, and then we're ready to go. I'm gonna do that off screen, I think, just to save some time. Well, your time. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, a little while has passed, like, I don't know, half an hour? Something like that. And my abilities are done. Dargoth the Great is a boss with 3 boss stages. 100, 50, 25. It's a simple boss, really. The poison cloud in the last stage is probably the only dangerous thing he has. Although his DPS 3.8 is nothing to scoff at. Leviathan has a DPS of 3. Sure. However, she has 4 phases. In phase 1, she's simply hitting. Quite simple. Phase 2, she will start shooting webs at people, stunning them into place. You're not kiting her in phase 2, I promise you that. In phase 3, she will hit you a lot, sling if necessary, and consume one of the eggs in the area to regain health. This is definitely a healing stage. In phase 4, well, she goes all out. Hitting small, hitting big, hitting small, stunning. Small, massive AoE. Small heal. So this it's a pretty nasty fight in phase 4, I think. Overall though, her DPS is only 3, so slightly lower than Dargoth the Great. And then of course we have Therocles the Doomed, who stands over here, together with 2 nasty NPCs, because honestly, these honor guards, you are doing 4 DPS, and this guy is doing 4 DPS. 1 ranged, 1 melee. So, yeah, be very afraid of those. These mobs are gonna ruin people's lives, and I'll probably have to nerf them. Anyway, back to the boss. Yeah. What can I say? This boss has 4 phases as well. In phase 1, he hits you with a blade, builds up rage, and spams it. In phase 2, exactly the same. In phase 3, he gets a nasty ability, quick swipe, a quick strike with the sword, and bone protection, protecting himself with a 30% protection, I think, maybe 25. So yeah, decent heavy DPS and protection here. And then in phase 4, 2 normal strikes, a poison blade that does a lot of poisoning damage, has a cast time though. 2 normal strikes, spending the rage, 2 normal strikes, massive AoE. In essence, all these boss fights have a bit of the same setup here, really, for this dungeon. Base speed is 6. You will be able to catch anyone. For now. Base rage, let's up that to 30, so we have enough rage either way. Okay. That's the bosses. That's the dungeon. Ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, we're not gonna wait getting players if we, Ah, you guys are moving. I wish I could tell you to not move and stay in position, but oh well. Luckily they're not moving far, right? These these guys are gonna mess things up. I promise you that. Now the dungeon itself still needs a little road to lead to it. Over here. It's a bit further away really than the other dungeons, but am I gonna add a flight path to it? I think I will. Like so. And then add a couple of NPCs. Two guards. Let's get an elf ranger here. Who tells you to go into the dungeon? And who tells you to go back to the inn? This dungeon will be on a regular update. It looks pretty cool. Dragon head. I like the entrance. Oh wow, people want another player class as well. You're not getting that. Not yet. I mean, I haven't seen any high-level priests, so let's not get any other classes until I get those priests a bit higher. Please. Please, sir. I want my priests higher, so we can actually heal. Go straight to the 1.9 update with this, which is pretty cool. Come on. We should be able to allocate the funds for it. North Chasm. That's a terrible name. The Temple of the Damned. Okay. Tell me developments. E. Where did this screen come from? Okay, never mind. Choose projects. Absolutely nothing. However, I think we should work on getting the game logs and then maybe the PvP duels next. I think that'll be fun. Oh right, I remember what I wanted to check now. Yeah, we're shutting down Tuesday at 0300, so... That's good. Then we'll open up the dungeon officially. There's more and more level 6 players. Are these level 6 players? Yep. Ooh, my poor paladin. My poor paladin. You get nuked. You're doing a lot of damage against these zombies though, but the zombies are healing. It's the curse of these zombies. They don't do a lot of damage, but they are very hard to kill. Okay, I'm gonna cheat here. You two, heal. if you're gonna... no, 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 no. I said heal. That's a gift you're getting from me. Isn't that nice? Am I not nice to you? Haven't done this in a while. Checking for cheaters. Maybe I should until the servers, because we haven't really shown that yet. Let's go to the level 1 zone, because there are more people there. Ooh. Speed hack detected. Okay. We've been given a warning. Speed hack has been removed. Good. There really are not a lot of players online currently. Only 300 over the entire map. Yeah, you can't use your speed hack in a party, can you? No. There are a lot of parties in this area, though. Do you see that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's almost like people are afraid of this area. I wonder why. Speed hacker in a group. Making me lol. Yeah, you're in my detection camera now. Bloodike. Yeah, overall, not a lot of cheaters in this area. I'm happily surprised. Oh, hello. You get a speed hack and you're on your own. That means you're using it. Out. And another one. Two for the price of one. Another party. Same thing here. Any Rangers. Rangers. Nothing. I'm looking for the priestess. See if we can find any. But I haven't really seen any of them. Of neither swords. Because of course we have two classes of priests, but oh look, there is one over here. Nice. I really haven't seen them in action yet, I think, this class. But they're on their way to grind, and they're gonna grind spiders. Ah, just the two of them. The others went away. I just wanted to see the priests, not the other ones. Oh well. Guess they ran out of time. 3 hours till server shutdown. There literally is nothing I can spend money at currently. Well, we could get another NPC type Nah, let's save money. You know, that'll be a nice change. My god, how often do you die, mate? You are a killer, but you're still a newbie. You're a noob. Oh, I level 32. I mean, that is the problem. Although I level 10, jeez. I level 51. That feels better, at least. I think that is the problem, isn't it? I mean, look at it. You're using a bloody broom. Go buy new gear. I guess I gotta send people more to the blacksmith or something. I doubt you have any more quests, so let's add... Yeah, that's the thing. We hardly have any NPCs here. You. For the love of God, send people to the stores. That was worth it. Because again, here, I level 59. Jeez. And that's why people keep dying, because they simply don't have the right level items. Is there anyone in this dungeon yet? No. Server shut down in 1 hour. How many bugs to fix? Not too many. He just keeps dying. Until he eventually gets bored of it and leaves the game. That is what's gonna happen. Yeah, log it out. And then again, everyone logged out currently. Alright. Standby for release. It'll do. The Temple of the Damned. Has been released, ladies and gentlemen. Ah, that wasn't the best screen. I had hoped to show the bosses and stuff, but oh well. It is what it is. Yep, he died again. Jeez. These undead zombies, they are wrecking people, aren't they? Tell me. Monsters. DPS is 4. That is maybe a bit much. So let's lower that. The heal is fine. Alright. Bringing it down to 3 DPS rather than 4. A hotfix. Yeah, I think that is a good thing to do immediately. Get that hotfix out, because the people are dying too much here. Even with the low item level, I think it's too much. Why is there an hour warning? Yeah, people keep dying here. There we go. Boast it. Go. Don't want the servers offline for too long. Just get it quickly done. Look at that. People can actually win the fights now. Not 2 fights in a row, but... Ooh. Yeah, 2 fights in a row is still hard. But they can win one-on-one fights now. I think that is a win. Yeah, good. This will make people die a lot less. At least in these first 2 zones. Not sure what are you? Yeah, okay, you're the orcs. Okay. Ah, he's offline. Okay. Let's add some winds. Winds are cool. No one has gotten to the dungeon yet, really. I think what I need you, rather than defeat the orcs, there's already a defeat the orc quest. You tell them to find the entrance to the temple. I would have sworn I said you too fast. No matter. No matter. Buildings. In the meanwhile, let's yeah, we got 11,000. Let's check out some of the older zones. Only 100 users in the level 1 zone. Looks like a... That's good, that's not too much. The level 2 zone feels... Yeah, look at that. Residents 2,000 out of 2,000. People are... Essentially, we don't have enough room in the level 2 zone currently. So what I'm gonna do... Far reaches here, I'll place a dark inn where I can get another 2,000 residents. So let's see. This should help in getting this zone. I think, is this the last zone where we had turtles, by the way? Lots of spiders, lots of bears. I think that was the last zone with turtles, yeah. take this road, you risk a couple of turtles. I mean, come on. Turtles are awesome, okay? Now, not much is happening here. But honestly, not much is happening in this zone currently. Only 90 people are here. What I need, honestly, what I need to spend my money at is get a lot more commercials done. We lose too many people, really. The buzz is fine. It's positive buzz, but let's get a magazine advertisement, and let's get a website advertisement going to haul in new level 1 people. Level 2 people, hurry up. Again, so many. Oh, look at that. That's a party I'm gonna follow for a bit. Because this is a party with a healer in it. And she's recognized as a healer. That's good to know. I wasn't sure yet. I mean, it should be, but I wasn't sure. Fight teddy bears. Take that, teddy bear. The rest of the group fights as well. Good. Haven't really seen her heal yet, but she's fighting at the very least. Okay, yeah. Not to mention, she's level... This is level 2, of course. Only level 2. Before too long, they will all go here, though. You know they will. And when they do... What are they doing here? What are they doing here? Where are you going? You're going home to log off, and you're taking... Oh, no! The quick route. Okay. Dungeon. No people in that dungeon yet. You would think that people were shouting for a new dungeon, that they were like, ooh, let's go, let's go, let's go, but nope. Maybe it's too far away from a quest hub, I don't know. It's only a very small basic quest hub that we have here, of course. And people are still struggling a bit with these zombies, and if they struggle with those, you're gonna struggle in here. I keep dying, yeah, this zone, people keep dying in this zone. And I take it people are still dying a lot here. Yep. And people are actually dying here. Yeah, of course, the spiders. Whoa! Monster deaths, 89. Yoink, 11. People didn't get the memo. Three dungeon instances is more than enough here. There they go, there they go, another group. And one group died. So yeah, overall we're seeing like 2 dungeons being active all the time. I do wish I could say like, okay, this instance is for a 5-player party. Again, all my users just collapsed. Really weird. Where do people here? People have problems finding... Okay, yeah, that's fair. Combat abilities. A mage, a ranger, dwarf warrior, paladin, dark Archpriestess and the other priestess on the other side. They're not necessarily friends, after all. We're seeing too many bugs here. Guess that's a bugged area currently. Not really. Too many jerks in chat. Yeah, well, that can't be helped for now. Okay. Oh my, look at the time. 1 hour and 18 minutes recording time already. Where did the time go? And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to, well, pause the recording again, gather up more money, gather up, hopefully, yeah, is that actually working out? Level 1 zone, 100 people online there, let's see, 181, 83 impressions, 90 impressions, and of course, conversions, so let's say 20, 40, yeah, say 100 people joined due to all the commercials, which is good. But is it enough? Is it enough? I do not know. Well, the answer is simple, no. I need a lot more people to join my MMORPG. People don't like to join, and I don't know why. Maybe I'm too expensive currently. After all, purchase price is high, and my subscription fee is high as well. So let's lower that a bit. And let's stop spending for a moment, so my spending expenses will go down a bit. Player level, we have 9 people at level 7. Yeah, look at that, most people, over 5,000 people are level 2. Whew. That is a lot. I got that extra in, and yeah, that was a good call. That was a good call. No login queues. Let's add some extra NPCs here, extra quests. There, 2 more quest givers in the area. You want to cull bears there? Oh dear. And find a sock. And let's go back to that house, because why not? More quests, hopefully that will get people to level a bit faster in this area. I have the feeling... Yeah, is that a problem? Total of 500. You have a quarter. Well, no, a third. 5 4 is 900. 12. Yeah, I think I simply had too few quest people here. Let's add a couple more quests on you, so people actually can get the experience a bit faster. People are just roaming around doing nothing in this area because there was nothing to do. Well, let's make it up to the people and plant some grass. couple of flowers. Because we can. There. Have I made up for my mistake with placing grass? I thought not. Got tower. Emil. I keep thinking these are Murloc houses. Couple of houses. Scenery. There were no boats in this game, right? You know, maybe there was a wrecked boat or something? I don't think so. I think you have to make them with crates yourself. Which is fine. I'm just not in the mood for it. No, let's just NPCs to... Let's get a couple of farmer guards with a paladin. I have a merchant quest giver over here. Have a little wooded area here. Ooh, bamboo. The most dangerous plants. The most scary plant in Asia. Bamboo. I know, it's a bad one. That was a terrible alignment there. Are these the same trees? No, they're not. So let's add a couple here. It's these ones. Okay, there we go. A nice little enclave, I suppose. Go. I mean, come on. This looks nice, doesn't it? I like it. But like I said... Oh my god, look at the time. We are slightly over... Overcapacity, really? 1.5 hours. Jeez. 1.5 hours of me talking crap about a game I know literally very little about. I mean... yeah? No? Maybe? Last check of the dungeon for today, and then I'm gonna call it nothing. And no completions, of course, and 1 dungeon being active there. Ladies and gentlemen, with that comes really an end to this episode. And thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Until then, take care.